Your spouse, husband, or wife is taking up a job abroad and is allowed to bring you with through family reunification. There are instances where you will take up a job immediately, but in most instances you do not, because maybe there might be some visa restrictions, or it might be by choice. But then you might start wondering, what will I sit and do at home all day? Like, what would life look like for me in a foreign country while my spouse is gone to work? Because let's be honest, life overseas is not always exciting. It's not always bad either. Sometimes it's just normal. Hi, my name is Naledi. I almost forgot to introduce myself. If you are new here, my name is Naledi Komsana Tutani, and I am a mom, wife, daughter, sister, all the things in no particular order. I come from South Africa originally. My family and I moved from South Africa to Germany in 2023, and then we left Germany for the US. We are now in the US and we've been here for about 10 months. And if you are in a similar position as me, a spouse of someone that is taking up a job abroad, I hope this video gives you like a little bit of a peek into what a typical day looks like. Or if you are yourself, just without a spouse, looking to move abroad and you want to see like what life looks like, here is a typical vlogish style there, what life looks like for us in the US. We are in South Carolina. I must be specific because the US is very big. We are in South Carolina in a small little town called Sumter in South Carolina. This is where my family and I have moved. And yes, I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. Please drop a comment, share, like, subscribe, all the things. And yeah, let me know what you'd like to see more of. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, seeing what a typical day looks like for me as a stay-at-home mom living in the US. So my day typically starts off with getting the kids up, okay? Myself first, of course, and then the kids. As you can see, it's a struggle to get them up in the morning, but slowly but surely he will get up. And of course, this is his big sister, also getting her up, and then I go drop them off at school after, you know, the morning rush. I go drop them off at school, and as soon as I'm done with that, I get back home to make myself some breakfast. I typically love oats and coffee. Love making my coffee at home. I make oats I love my oats with like peanut butter and cinnamon, and sometimes I'll add some crushed nuts. It's just like my morning food. Normally this is like my pre-workout before I go running, so that's why I'll add peanut butter. It's nice, it holds the stomach for such a long time, especially if I'm going running. So it's my preferred meal. If I'm not having this, I'm probably will be having like bread with peanut butter and bananas.
Tried deleting all these memories since we were 17. Somehow your ghost is still haunting me. Wish that we never met in January, when you still loved her. Now every new year gets blurry, 'cause it still hurts just like.
Now, what's very important to me as a stay-at-home mom and someone that's not full-time employed is that I have hobbies of my own, hobbies that don't involve the family and don't involve all my titles as wife, mom, and all that. So running is that for me. It's something that I feel fills my cup, and it's so peaceful. There are running clubs around if you're a more social person. But I love running by myself. It's just such a meditative space for me.
space for me to just get into my thoughts and space to just listen to music uninterrupted before I pour back into my family. So I find that it's very important to have a hobby, something that you enjoy. If I'm not running, I'll probably be doing some strength workout at home. That's also something I enjoy. Again, I could be at a gym, I could be more social, I guess. But again, like, it's such a meditative space for me and something that I feel is for me. And so I enjoy just doing it on my own. And yeah, then off and then on I go. Love listening to like my South African podcasters and YouTubers. Keeps me in touch with South Africa and like my familiar world. And of course, I do watch US content as well. I think everybody watches US content. But yeah, that's just how I will spend the rest of the morning, doing post-workout, recovery, and shower, and get on with the day.
Still I miss you, boy, wait till I miss you. Miss the way you used to hold me at night. Yeah, I'll admit it that I miss you. God, wait till I miss you. Boy, wait till I miss you.
One thing I really do enjoy observing are the differences in the grocery shopping experience between the countries that I've lived in, South Africa, Germany, US. And one thing that's very clear to note is that the US market is so convenience based. Convenience is number one in the US. They really don't lie when they say so. I was shocked that one time when I saw that you can buy frozen sandwiches. Convenience in America is a big thing. Like, here's sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Another thing that might be odd for a South African is a scone. Here is called a biscuit. So that took some time to get used to. So, but relatively, the supermarkets are similar to South Africa. Some products, as you can see, like toothpaste, is very similar to what you'll find in South Africa, what you find in Germany. There's Sensodyne, Colgate, etc. So it's not that much of a culture shock shopping in the supermarkets in the US if you are a South African. A lot of the things are what you would find even in the supermarkets back home. When I'm done running that grocery top-up errand, it will probably be time for me to go pick up my kids soon by then. So I will drive from the supermarket, probably get back home to drop off the groceries, and then go pick up the kiddos. This is probably my favorite part of the day. I'm always so excited to pick them up and hear how their days go. My daughter will go for her sports, and she's currently doing like track running, and I will spend the afternoon doing different things. And I've taken up baking lately. Baking has never been my thing. It's just something that I've always told myself that I'm bad at. But I'm really, taking a keen interest in baking now. I'm teaching myself, to bake. On this day, I was busy making some carrot cake muffins and carrot cake loaf. So the other thing about, of course, being a stay-at-home mom, you have space and time to teach yourself new things, even things that you thought you're bad at. It keeps you sharp. It doesn't have to be baking. There's so many things that you can take up, like new hobbies, new interests. And I appreciate the privilege and time that I have to do that. And yeah, there's many other things that I get myself involved in to keep myself busy in the time that, of course, I'm not working. I'm at home with the kids. So typically in this time, this afternoon period. I'll probably like be prepping dinner while I am baking something for like an afternoon snack. I really enjoyed that cake. It was so good. I'm really proud of myself, especially for someone who's always thought of herself as being really bad with baking. So really enjoyed that. I followed a YouTube recipe. And then then my son also takes part in sport. So his is usually later in the afternoon. So after I pick up my daughter, his will probably start off around 5:36 p.m. And then he goes for his soccer practice, which is also just a nice time to just relax. Parents to just bring their camp chairs and sit around the field while we watch our little ones exercising and burning those calories and getting tired. We all know secretly we are rejoicing for an easy bedtime. It's always an easy bedtime. When they have sports in the afternoons, they are so finished after dinner. They just want to sleep. So so drop off my son, and yeah, the atmosphere is really good at soccer. Really so nice, and really enjoy his soccer practice. Typically my husband is also home by then. And then we get home. My daughter always has homework. The other thing to note about American education system is that they are big on homework. They're big on homework, but something to note is that my daughter really hasn't struggled transitioning in the education system from Germany to US. It's been seamless, maybe because she went to like a bilingual school. So we're really happy about that. And that is how they spend the rest of their afternoon before we start the evening routine. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching my typical day.